Wyatt, I want to get the words exactly right, so bear with me.
Okay.
I think the first thing everyone wants to know is what's it like being Captain America?
I am Captain America.
It's like living in sort of a cloud, I guess you can say right now. I have no idea. I don't have Instagram or social media or anything like that. So I live in sort of like a netherworld of another realm, and I don't pay attention much. So
I think that's, frankly, I think that's a really good call, because I get it. The character is meant to be that cross between likable and unlikable. I understand, but I think fans go, not my Captain America.
The legacy of that shield is complicated.
I've been saying, like, being a Marvel punching bag is sort of like a badge of honor. So I'll wear it proudly.
I know what we have to do. A word of advice then. Stay the hell out of my way.
So you're avoiding social media. I totally understand that. But surely friends are sending you like WhatsApps of like memes that are going around, or they're resisting.
Yes. No, 100%. There's been a couple that should win awards. They're genius. There's some that are like, oh my God, this person is a genius.
One I loved was Marvel consistently raising the bar of its VFX de-aging techniques, and Carl from Up wearing the mask, the cowl.
That's the best. It's honestly maybe the best thing I've ever seen. It's when I showed my wife, and a friend of mine had sent me the photo where they do like a split screen of there's me and then there's the guy from Up. And it is, I can't describe to you. First of all, I love the movie Up. And if you don't cry in the first 20 minutes of Up, you have a problem with your soul. And so there was something about that where it's like, it's a huge compliment. I totally, and for whatever reason, literally, when they superimpose the mask on him, it's uncanny.
Uncanny. People saying hashtag Walmart Captain America. And I'm like, okay.
It's great.
I get that.
This world is ours. There's no going back.
It doesn't have to be a war.
It already is.
Erin, so big question that a lot of people are wondering. How exactly do you go about smashing a flag?
Oh my God. That's hard. I don't know. Kicking butt.
Are you willing to go on record right now and say that it might involve putting it in a freezer for a decent amount of time first?
Sure. Yeah.
Because as soon as I heard it, I went, how do you do that exactly? Anyway, moving on. She's kicking ass on the top of 2 moving trucks. It's not a big deal.
We can't lose this fight.
Tell me, what is the trick to that? I know there's green screen. I know it's all safe, but what is going on there?
The truck is probably about this high off the floor. So no, it's a little higher than that. But if I fell, it wouldn't have been a problem. And my stunt double, Hannah Scott, did all of the taller things. Yeah.
And it does help when you're wearing an actual mask.
Yeah.
You can go, is it me? Is it my stunt double? I can pretend.
I was trying to work out which parts were me and which weren't. And it's really difficult when there's a mask. I think I figured it out there. I did quite a bit.
Hello, girl, kick your ass.
I know you played the long game here. 11 years ago, you went up for the original Captain America. You must be so pleased the way it's turned out.
Finally getting to this point, I kind of think I came to it in the right time in my career where it's like, I don't need to worry about it. You know, it's just, it comes and it goes, and other people, they take it on and they become the people who tell you what it is. I'm not. I'm just like a conduit.
Get in. That's not happening.
Have you ever actually met Chris Evans? Because if you were ever side by side in a photo, that would break the internet right now.
Would it?
For sure.
Have I ever met Chris Evans? I think I have. I don't think I've like shook his hand, met him, but I think I've walked by him somewhere and like made eye contact. And that doesn't count as that counts as like being a stalker. That doesn't count as meeting anybody. But I guess it would. You just got to wait till the end of the series, and then everybody will be like, "Oh, wow, love it, hate it." I don't know.
They'll react, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Not until symbols are dead and replaced.
You okay?
I've got to ask you about this tweet, which I saw the other day, which is, and I'm going to read it for you. Can we talk about Эрин Келлиман, who's been in Star Wars and Marvel and is only 22? It is popping off. Thousands and thousands of likes. How does that feel? Marvel, Star Wars, 22.
I don't know. I can't. I'm still trying to get my head around everything. It's not fully sunk in yet. I don't know when it's going to.
I need a drink. Bring them inside.
I'm feeling very lucky.
How hard has it been not dropping spoilers with either friends or journalists like me?
Solid. It has been so hard. It's because also I feel like they shouldn't have shown me the full series because it had been so long since we shot it. If they hadn't shown me, then I probably would have just forgotten and I wouldn't be able to spoil anything. But no, it's okay. I've been keeping my mouth shut.
What did you do when you got the role? Was there an element of just like celebrating, calling up your parents? Like, what did you do when you got it?
It's difficult because you can't tell anyone. So I got the call and my mom was there. So my mom knew. I can't lie. My mom knew about it. I was able to talk to my mom. But yeah, I think I had a takeaway. Nothing crazy. But I was so excited. But you can't really share it with anybody. So it's kind of tricky.
How difficult is it not to break or corpse or just laugh when you're surrounded by the likes of Anthony Mackie, Sebastian Stan? Because I get the impression they're trying to make each other laugh all the time.
It's so hard, especially Anthony.
I don't like how casual you're being. You're welcome.
Like he'll just go from joking around and doing crazy things and then boom, he's in it. And it's like, well, you've just hyped me up and now I can't get in it that fast and he's ready to go. So it's difficult, but we got there.
We got there. For me, I found it uncomfortable seeing Captain America using a pistol.
Oh yeah.
I just was like, this is weird.
Sure, yeah. And Marvel does a really, really very, very good job at throwing those things at you and making you feel uncomfortable. But now it's a different day and age where we fight existential wars. This is where this guy came from. It's very difficult. People have different opinions. Lots of people have different opinions about the way it is now. And our military is very different than it was. So this guy coming from a modern military background is going to be very different than the Steve Rogers of old. And so it was almost like, well, he's got to have a gun. You know, this guy, he would say to the brass, like, "My God, are you not give me a gun? I've worked my entire career with a weapon. You have to give me a weapon." So I thought they did a pretty good job of riding the line. He's not going to use it all the time, but he's got one.
Love it. Wyatt, I've got to go, but let me say this before I do. Your beard is a dream, and I have severe envy. That's it.
Okay, thanks, man.
That's my truth. Come on, Wyatt.
Thanks,